Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2 here on Golden Ridge, having just cleared out the second of two trenches. Two more trenches to go, plus this and whatever's up here, which is where we're going next. We're going to stop at this building first. And I know we got all this Zeranium, then we have to go in here and check out all this stuff. We got some dead animals in there. But I'm hoping we find maybe something better to explore that with than just my little shield, which I don't really find to be incredibly useful. Okay, we gotta go this way, up this road here, follow the power lines. Is that somebody there, or is that just like part of the trench? Oh man. Is it a number on these mantisaurs rather? Got mines, is that what it is? Yeah. It's a tamed one there. Are you anybody? Nah, you're just a dude. That's more tamed people. Okay. What's this over here? Just some dead bodies. Yeah, I'll take all this loot. And we got... Oh man, he got stuffed in there. Poor lad. Alright, looks like what we're looking for is right over this ridge here. So let's just... I was gonna go up it, but we'll go around. That's fine too. Okay, what do we got going on in here? SMG. Take that too. Is that it? Ooh, maybe like down below. Okay. Let's go into first person here. I can see a little better. A mag pick, that's always nice. Okay, I think that's gonna be everything in here. So we can go up in here? No. Okay. Can we drop down even further? We can. We got a bloody body down there. Okay, let's move in. Purple berry tequila. Okay. Seems like it's just a crashed shuttle. Alright, so from here we're gonna go straight north. There's some more structures. We got another corporate hireling. Not a corporate min up here. So yeah, I'm guessing this whole area is gonna be Auntie's choice.
Hey, Choppy. Hey, Pinchy. Hey, Slashy. How are my three favorite mantisaurs doing?
Yeah, so this is definitely gonna be the Auntie's choice base. I don't know if there's gonna be, you know, a quest hub up here, but I kind of expect there to be.
Interrupt me. Training mantisaurs is enough of a headache without answering us. Up and at 'em! I swear you take more naps than a raptidon.
They got like a little mantisaur scratch tower. That's fun. That is fun. Doesn't mean I can't loot this area though, because it's all stealing, which I don't appreciate. Don't appreciate one bit. Wonder if that's something. Looks like a cave over there. I'm gonna check that out. As we go all the way up here. Long way from that statue. We've come a long way. I am recording, right? Okay. I know I do that often, but... been burned one too many times. Mantisaur drone up here, as well as a negotiator. There's also the chance that this is going to be some place we have to assault at some point.
Rare to see a place like this relatively untouched by the war.
Yeah. They've taken good care of it. Something welcomes you. Guess Auntie's Choice welcomes you. Fort Endurance. Alright. What do we got here at Fort Endurance? Okay, nice view here. The land below us. That's that ship we just explored right there. Right there. So that's the trench. And then the second trench is way back there. So we have to go... It looks like that's one of the trenches there, maybe? Or maybe that's a tram. And also, we have some things over there I gotta go look at. Maybe those buildings there. Perhaps a cave over there, too? Let's see. Is there anybody in here we need to talk to? Let's see, got a restricted area here. I can go ahead and use this. Welcome, Trooper Agnello. Messages. Body Disposal Directive. From E. McGlasson. All troopers are at Fort Endurance Dorado. We have begun to receive complaints from troopers stationed at Fort Endurance that the smell of the order bodies kept as Mantisaur food and stored on the loading elevator are interfering with standard operations. Please dispose of the corpses immediately in accordance with the Auntie's Choice Extraction and Reclamation Protocols, Soylent Governance Rule 8144-3212. Thank you. E. McGlasson, Senior Personnel Assistant to EVP Clars, Junior Personnel Assistant, Trooper Sanitation and Hygiene Enforcement. Body disposal is a non-negotiable. From McGlasson again. While we appreciate that feeding order bodies to SIE Wojtek and the other Mantisaurs is a novel way to extend rations and reduce costs, keeping unrefrigerated, rotting corpses on company property violates numerous health and safety protocols. It also exposes the fort to such an inexcusable amount of liability that it might even violate the trooper's relinquishment of autonomous rights waiver. Your request for the bodies to remain is denied. Disposal of dead bodies is non-negotiable. Remove them from the location immediately. Dump the bodies or you're all demoted. From McGlasson again. In addition to increasing the risk of sickness and disease, we have been made aware that your collective failure to dispose of the corpses on the loading elevator caused an onslaught of ravenous critters that swarmed the fort and caused numerous injuries. Get rid of them at once or we'll bust a lot of you down to overnight inventory inspectors for the rest of your contractual career. Enough is enough. He's got a point. Personal log. 3 cheers for Wojtek. Wojtek, that big, beautiful Mantisaur, caught a group of infiltrators sneaking into the fort just before dawn. He set upon them like he was a shopper at an Auntie's Choice birthday sale, and was done tearing a lot of them apart before the rest of us even made it out of bed. Andrews put him in for another promotion. If it goes through, he'll officially be an executive, and the extra rations we'd get if that happens sure would come in handy. Wojtek ate another trooper. Uh-oh. Even though we've been pretty darn effectual about feeding Wojtek the bodies of the order chumps he dismembered, the big bug continues to periodically turn on... I was going to say fellow troopers, but that ain't right, is it? He's a bug, and we're people. And while it's easy to forget he ain't actually one of us, maybe we've gotten a little too complacent. Wojtek's interpreter says it's his take on leadership. He says Wojtek didn't like Costa giving him lip and was keeping discipline. He said that Wojtek swears it's a one-time thing, but it's the third time that one-time thing has happened. More and more, I'm starting to wonder how much Wentworth actually talks with the critter. Either Wojtek changes his mind a lot, or Wentworth's full of shit. My request for transfer was denied. I suppose it's official now. I'm gonna get eaten. Not only was my transfer to Outpost Opportunity denied, but now command is demanding we dispose of the remaining order bodies. Without that meat for Wojtek, I'm convinced he's gonna turn on each and every one of us until he's the only thing left living in this base. I don't want to get ate. I already paid for my non-refundable Mourner accessible keepsake box with plaque on level 424 of the claim. And if Wojtek eats me, there will be nothing left to put in it. Priorities. Okay, I wonder if I gotta defeat this Wojtek guy.
Is this some sort of zoo?
Oh, that's Wojtek.
Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? But you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course, that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Next time, you might want to try and tame your woolly curds with a little mock apple.
They gave Wojtek a hat and armor and everything. Oh my god, hey.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
Temporary ceasefire?
That's right. Auntie's Choice and the Order stopped officially shooting at each other almost 3 years ago. Since then, we've just been sitting here twiddling our thumbs. Although, whatever's happening with Outpost Opportunity may well signal the exciting and lucrative return of open hostilities. Regardless, you're clearly not part of a little cosmic serial, so why are you in my base?
I'm just a fellow business person, just passing through.
Spectacular! We haven't had a chance to do business with outsiders in an age. Welcome to Fort Endurance, Auntie's southernmost base of operations and a hub of comfort and commerce. Or at least we will be in a year or two. Oh yes, Auntie's Choice may not be your first choice, but thanks to our aggressive expansionism and occupation policies, we're soon to be your only choice.
Right, sure. What do you do here?
This is where we train Auntie's first division of post-negotiation Mantisaur aggressors under Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojtek, senior-most commander at Fort Endurance. Executive Wojtek says he is pleased to welcome a future customer into our base.
Uh-huh. You can't be serious.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojtek has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know what your business is in our base.
Wait, you understand that thing?
My experimental Mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Or you could be lying and simply pretending it's the Mantisaur who's running the base.
That is exactly what he's doing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded repeatedly that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer.
Well, it seems like someone has a morale problem.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojtek outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
The last group?
Just rumors and conjecture. The base gossip is that another team was sent to recover the pupa and never returned. But I'm sure they're just deserters. Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the lobby-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
So, you want me to get you a mutated pupa?
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts.
Okay. I'll see if I can't find a mutated pupa in my travels.
Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power.
You're certain?
I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose.
You'll have to do a lot better than simply matching his offer if you want me to choose you.
I'll have to... Oh, fine. Fine. If scientific discovery and the betterment of future products isn't enough for you, I'll pad your coffers a little something extra. Just, please, bring me the mutated pupa.
Not the strangest task I've had to undertake, but it's close.
What's the strangest task you've had to undertake? Oh, God. I feel like we're gonna have to kill him at some point. Security Officer Abner.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's Choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
Just passing through, and you looked interesting. Thought I'd say hi.
What on this face conjures the notion that I'm looking for random chatter? Go away, I'm busy.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What's that over here? Oh, this doesn't look good. What the hell happened here? Yeah, target practice here. Is this where the bodies all were? Oh yeah, that's a lot of bodies. Oh yeah, this is the elevator, I'm guessing. That we were hearing about in the emails. The dead bodies. I think there was a merchant over here. In here.
Hey, stranger! You're one of those... I can't remember what, but I need help, and here you folks will do good deeds for free.
You never mind. We have a prisoner.
Hey.
It's like,
Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
oh yeah, you run afoul of the wrong executive.
No, at least not so far as I know. But even if so, it'd be a peculiar way of punishing me. An executive could just transfer my contract. No need for all this trouble. They're saying I murdered an officer, but they don't care what I've got to say about it. They just want me locked in here until they pen me in the sewers.
You seem like you're telling the truth. Why are they accusing you?
I've absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee, I do my job, and I don't complain. And honestly, I actually like Chief Cuddy. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
If not you, then who else had motive and opportunity?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
How could he be dead and you be fine?
I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was Sisty stew, fresh from the can, served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But there ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew.
Exactly what he said would happen? Are you sure there wasn't Crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere.
Is there any of the stew still around?
No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
Let me try talking to the security officer. Maybe I can help clear this up.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
Hey, Abner.
You're back? Why?
Because your shoddy investigation becomes a farce if you actually talk to the suspect.
Oh, is that a fact? Then why don't you elucidate my shitty judgment, genius?
I will. No motive, no means, no method, no murder. He died from his allergies.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Do you know what an allergy is? Unless you're all allergic to Crabble, it doesn't matter.
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned Sisty stew. Stew that I Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble?
Sure did, genius. Why do I suddenly think you know exactly what happened to Chief Cuddy?
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
So you poisoned him with Crabble?
Oh, no. Or at least, not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
You knew he was allergic and added Crabble stock to the stew anyways?
What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have. At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
I'm listening.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
And what about Bardat?
Well, then she's cleared, of course. No more questions asked. She goes free, you get bits, I get on with my life. Deal?
Yeah, I can do that. Why not?
Thank Law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower, but you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
Alright. Yeah, I can do that. Why not? Make some extra money. No big deal, really. This is a task. No. Chief Cuddy, here we go. Curious case. Said it's in the tower? Oh, over there. Okay. And I gotta sneak into this place, huh? Okay, let's see. Is there another way in? Oh, there's a big ladder here. That might be a way in. Yeah, as long as Bardot gets free. Yeah, I don't really think it's too big of a deal. Oh, it doesn't look like there's any way in from up here. Can I like go halfway down the ladder and then like jump off? It have to be like right here. Up, 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 up. There we go. So now we're up above them. Oh, I guess this isn't really that useful. Is that the only guard? He moves, right? There we go. Is this Cuddy? How do I do this? Where is my dematerializer? I have no idea. What does that look like? Dematerializer. I don't see one. Is it something else? Is it one of these? No. Is it a gadget? Deflection apparatus. What is this thing? Grants a temporary shield when activated. Oh, okay. This thing. Okay, it is. So I need to go... One of these? There we go. Oh. And we're free. There we go. Perfect. Easy money. There you go, Abner.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure.
I had no
Thank you
idea.
for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
It's only behind you if you pay me and let Bardot go.
Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardot is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
There we go. 500 credits. Ensure Bardot's been released. There she is.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
Not a problem. I'm glad I could help.
I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But I'm telling everyone what you did.
The incarceration fee. Damn. That's rough.
You, the getting go-getter. I'm offering deals so good, they're worth crawling under the bullets and over the barbed wire it took to get here.
You want me over there? Yeah, give me a second. Let me just explore everything else first. Bonnie's vault key, or I can just lockpick it. Lockpick level 12. Damn. It's about time we start seeing things that I can really use my lockpicks on, huh? Macrobiological Designer Bradford's Journal, 13206. Well, the joke of making a Mantisaur an anti-choice trooper just stopped being funny. The hoi polloi put him in for yet another promotion after he discovered that group of infiltrators last spring, and it was approved. Now he officially outranks me. Having it as a mascot, I understood. Giving it rank so the troops could draw increased rations, I understood. Promoting it to sergeant was shocking, but it didn't seem to hurt anything, so I kept my frumps to myself. But promoting it to officer? Giving it meaningful rank? Putting it above me in the order of succession? What if, law forbid, by some tragic turn of events the damn thing were to end up in charge? What if, law forbid, it continues to gain rank and wind up in the running to be the next Auntie herself? Some offenses simply can't be left to stand. Someone's a little jealous. Don't really blame her. Okay, a whole bunch of cots here. Anything up here? Nope. Alright, let's go back this way. Anything over here? Oh, is this a cannon? It is a cannon. Oh, and these are the shells. Man, those are some massive artillery shells, aren't they? Jeez. She provides. Don't put bits in the enemy's pockets. Only buy from reputable Auntie's Choice vendors. Are you reputable?
Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate.
Wow, such a discount. Are you sure you'll manage to stay in business?
Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So, what will you be buying today?
Hold on, let me go tell everybody that there's discounts. That depends entirely on what you've got and the size of your discounts. We'll sell all the junk. It's up to 13k. We've got this tossball uniform, a light armor. It has slippery slider, 10% slide distance, while sliding 10% damage resistance, and cost cut materials. Okay, we've got the Zeranium Manta Wasp, a pet for your ship, automatically sent to your kennel upon purchase. The Manta Wasp has been exposed to Zeranium, its biology forever altered with unknowable consequences, yet it doesn't seem to mind. Really, its disposition couldn't be more positive. But given the violent tendencies of Manta Wasps, it's probably thinking of a cheerful way to kill everyone in sight. Don't know why I'd want that as a pet. Then we got Tossball Helmet with the Ankle Biter, 10% slide distance while sliding, 10% damage while attacking. Interesting. We got the Air-Cooled Machine Gun. Advanced Decryption Key. We want that for sure. Burst SMG explosive rounds. We don't really use those. Heavy Marksman Rifle. A dependable weapon utilized by ranchers and marksmen. Interesting. Telescoping Staff. Telescoping Staff. Shock Head. Let's see, got Air-Cooled Machine Gun. Sawed Off Barrel. Corrosion Soak. Heavy Marksman Rifle Tracing. Gun Tracing. And Reflex Sight. Biomass grenade recipe. Already known. Okay, good. It tells you that. That's actually fantastic. Okay, how much is this? 1,500. We'll buy it. Gotta buy it. Even though I don't really want a wasp pet. But it has to be done.
Alright, okay, I'm fine. Just let's crack the shell and see what's inside.
Crack the shell and see what's inside. Alright. Intelligence Technicist Dosia. Dacia?
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You here for the view?
For the view, I think. What is this place?
It used to be comms and observation for the Protectorate. They watched us get hammered by their huge guns and laughed as we scrambled to dig into that cruel, pitiless dirt.
Guns like the one downstairs?
Those Sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of Crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated.
Why would they retreat if they were winning?
At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up, but there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way here. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't.
So what happened?
The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Andy'd only send a few thousand more troops, we'd shove them completely off this rock.
An entire universe to expand into, and you've all chosen to fight for the same few rocks.
A whole colony full of people, and you've chosen to bore me with your inane opinions. You should feel free to take them anywhere that isn't here.
I will. They didn't like that, shockingly. What do we got here? Nothing. Okay. What is this for? Welcome to Intelligence Technician's Dossier. Please enter your divisionally assigned, difficult to remember, impossible to randomly guess, officially authorized passcode to proceed. You know what? Should we try it? A quick save. We're gonna try it. I thought he'd have the code on him. That's unfortunate that he doesn't. I feel like he should. Oversight. Alright. So, we now have this to the east. Punching the pupa. Pupa. We gotta check out those things too that I just marked. How much time we got? Got time. We got time.
You, the getting go-getter.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I've already bought from you. I'm done with you. Okay, so we want to go just straight east, basically. You think we can hop down there? We're gonna try to. Ow. We do got a cave over there I'm gonna check out. I am curious about where this goes too. Oh, is this like just the edge of the map? Yeah, it's just full of Zeranium. So this is the edge of the map. Good to know. This is another one of those whisper caves. Could be. So we're armed up here. Frankie Billings. No, I don't see any paint on the walls.
You lost, stranger?
A little bit.
I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Anti?
Just passing through on a mission. One part investigation, one part vengeance.
Well, don't that beat all? An unaffiliated freelancer. You and I are a dying breed. Me, I'm a sprat trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow.
So you don't care who wins as long as they fill your bit cartridge?
That's the idea. Maybe a little bit of Anti's consumerism rubbed off on me. Or maybe I'm just a pragmatist. Anyway, you need anything only a humble sprat trapper can provide, you come and find me.
How's business?
Slower than I'd like, but that's not the first time I've had to tighten the old belt. Things will pick up once the war is over. Unless a rift devours the colony. When that happens, sprats and bits will be the least of my troubles.
I should go. Be seeing you, Sprat Trapper.
Be seeing you, freelancer.
I like you, Frankie. I think me and you would get along.
Hey now, that's mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. It didn't say stealing. I won't take any more. My apologies. My apologies. Okay. We got Sprat. I'm gonna let Frankie deal with that. These are all Sprat traps then. Okay, we're gonna just hop up over here. Got mantis. Is it mantisaur wasps? Oh, we got corporate hirelings. Nice to see that you guys have such control over this land. It makes it easier for me. Scientist. Alright, what are you guys doing over here? Well, that's kind of cool. Peeking through the clouds there. Oh, more stealing. Hello.
You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Sure thing, man. I'll take that stuff. I mean, if it's being offered. Anybody of any importance here?
Talk is cheap, but my time is not.
Scientist, scientist, scientist. They all look like they're just scientists here. Okay. Corpus cleaner.
Look sharp. It's a fight.
One down. Two down. Let's go and loot you. Don't think I can climb up there. Maybe if I get on this rock. And then up here. Oh yeah. There we go. Anything up here? No. Does look like we have some enemies to the south though. Let's see if I can't spy them. Wasps. Think I can take that shot? I guess we should go down there. Think I got one. There we go.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
And throw a grenade down there.
Need some help first.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Take care of him. Alright, let's get down there. Get the Aza here. Don't know where the other guy went. Did we kill him?
Look sharp. It's a fight.
Okay, move, 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 move. Where'd they go? Switch guns. Okay, two big ones are down.
Sorry, I've no target.
Oh, you scared the crap out of me, man. Okay, just got the one.
Recharged for mayhem.
Stunned him. Downed him. There we go. Good job, team. Gonna loot these guys up. Gotta get them music boxes. The music boxes. Alright. Hop down here. Get the one I killed way out over here. What are we looking at over there? Got a whole bunch of them. Oh, we're near the trench. We're gonna go this way first, though. Ooh, maybe not. All right, well, if we gotta go down to the trench first, let's do this quest to finish off the episode. We got about 15 minutes left. Nice shot. Dead. Reloading.
Ready to waste them on your command. I'm the one you need to worry about. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Good.
This might sting. A lot.
Got him. Switching guns. Good job, guys. Where's this loot at? There it is. Alright. Let's clear this trench out. Actually, probably want to keep this as our weapon for going in the trench. Probably closer battles. See enemies over that way, which is where we'll have to go for the pupa. Yikes. This place got hammered, huh? Or if there's anything left for opportunity. Okay, we got some explosives there. Oh my god, what the heck? Yeah, we'll go up this way then. Body found? What do you mean body found? Where could that possibly be? Yeah, what's in here? Gonna open this up. Trench digger clothing. 2 maglocks, nice. Observations on Zeranium gas-infused mantisaurs. Several weeks ago, we accidentally ruptured a Zeranium gas container and were forced to evacuate the area. We lost several troopers to Zeranium as it's quite lethal to humans. We also thought we'd lost an entire nest's worth of mantisaurs, but after managing to contain the leak, we found the mantisaurs standing there as if nothing had happened. They were visibly discolored, but otherwise seemed unharmed. When their handlers went to check them for injuries, the handlers were immediately cut down. The rest of us fled. It seems that the Zeranium gas has bonded with the mantisaurs in some capacity. Aside from the discoloration, they are faster, stronger, and more durable than any normal mantisaur. They're also completely uncontrollable. I'll require further study in order to figure out how to control them and make this discovery profitable. I suppose if you did all that and then were able to control them, you just make them stronger, right? What the hell? What are you guys doing over there? What's going on over here? You guys are safe over there, right? Yeah. Seems like they're good.
Fire!
Hello.
Truthfully, I'm not too shocked we got bombed. Betwixt stomping around on Order territory, the Scrappers, and the mad cultists, it was bound to happen.
It's bound to happen, huh? All right. Broken auto dock. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, we're back in stealing territory, unfortunately. At least for now. What we got here? Personal log unknown. I don't really get it. Our initial landing and attack went so well, and now nothing. We're stuck at a standstill. Can't get no supplies or nothing from orbit. Can't get no one up and over to the Order's last trench. Commander saying every time we tried, we just got shot to pieces. Whose fault might that be? Void brain? Sitting here, watching a whole lot of nothing happen, knowing that friends in other fronts are making bits hand over fist, has me regretting transferring to this area. I think it's time to use for our useless commander to have an accident. I could handle this better than him. You really shouldn't be leaving that around if you're planning mutiny, you know? Okay, let me take a look. It just goes off to the edge here. We'll take a look down here, see if there's anything worth having. Ow. Okay, nope, just a trap. I guess I've triggered it, so I might as well just... Okay, yeah, nothing. I have a bite to eat here. I think that was uranium poisoning, too. Alright, keep going down here. So this trench... I guess as opposed to this trench, is this the Order trench here? Maybe. Alright, well we should be able to get on over to the outpost. Yep, we've made it. Let's see. What's going on around here? Probably nothing good.
Guess they're survivors after all. For now, anyway.
For now. Hello.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
The Order sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Honestly, I'm not. But the monastery abbot asked me to come and he seemed very sincere.
Well, I suppose I appreciate your honesty. But even if I believe you, so what? The damage is done, and it's not like I'm mounting a counterattack.
So, if it wasn't the Order, you have a new enemy slaughtering your people.
Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what by law do you think I can do about it?
Seriously, man, be a damn professional and report this development to your superiors.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the Order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the Order, so we go back to killing each other.
Okay. Well, if you won't help me yet, maybe I'll help you. You've got quite the mess.
An offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And you'd like me to help with those, I assume.
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
Really? All it'll take is some bits to solve this issue?
Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity, trustworthiness, and a goodly dose of class.
How much are we talking? 2,500? I mean, we'll probably end up doing whatever he asked us to do anyway. I feel like Felix would do this, right? Like, I don't think Felix really wants to go around doing tasks for this guy. He just kind of wants to get it done and over. Well, I am all about being classy. I think we can do business.
Wonderful. And with your sincerity assured by the bits in my pocket, I feel absolutely confident in your professed innocence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a whole mess of hassle I've got to dig myself out from under.
Awesome. There we go. Can I still help you? Or at least know your issues?
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
You said you got more jobs that need doing?
That's right, I do. How does solving a murder strike you?
Did I do it? Because that would be easy to solve.
Cute. I wish it had been you. Then I could arrest you and be done with the whole affair. Now, if we're through with the foolishness, there's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him.
You should talk to Security Officer Abner. It's already been resolved. Time to send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. Though if you're looking for more work, I'll gladly pay you as per Auntie's rules and bylaws. Solving the rest sure would pluck some cysts off the pig that is my migraine.
Damn, if I had known that was the task, I just would have taken it. Damn it. What else do you need? Alright, but doesn't Auntie require that you pay me for the work I've already done?
Pay you? Without a previous agreement? So you ain't part of Auntie's at all, are you? No, if you're fool enough to do it without a contract, you're fool enough to do it for free. But
fair enough.
That's all the more reason for you to fill the contracts I have left. They're plenty lucrative enough to make you feel passably compensated.
Alright. What are the other jobs?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur.
Yes,
a
Wojtek.
real, actual pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
I thought you were already sending my message. I've been there and I'm trying to solve the situation. I'll be back when I have.
Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
People are dying, and all he cares about is what he can get out of it. Wish I could say I was surprised.
Yeah, it's to be expected with Auntie's choice, buddy. You know that. You know that by now, but at least we can make a few bucks out of it. I really shouldn't have given him the money. If I hadn't, I should have suspected it was going to be things I'd already done. I should have suspected it. That's my own damn fault. Hello.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
Love to see what you have for sale. I saw the explosion from the landing pad. What exactly happened here?
Some kind of rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for sure, but it came from above and hit us hard. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to help. I'm absolutely desperate, and I'm sure I could rustle up some suitable reward if you helped.
Absolutely. What do you need?
We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of Zeranium poisoning. And the coils on our auto docks have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
The good news is I can help you with some of the needed compression coils right now.
How fortuitous. This feels like my first bit of luck in ages. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
Like how many more are we talking?
I've been laid up same as those troopers, and I don't wish that kind of suffering on anyone. Antes or no. Let's look for those coils.
Alright. It didn't say like how many coils though, did it? This seems like a task, right? I don't know. Coils. Coils? Doc Hall, no. Pupa, bartender. No. Where are the coils at? Is this it? Is it in here? Currently you have, oh, is this it? No, it's card collector.
You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression coils.
Not yet. Do you have any idea where I should look for coils?
Auntie dropped extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Though I heard some are in the no man's land between the battle lines.
Okay. Mark my map and I'll be on my way.
Many thanks, but please hurry. These folk ain't got much time.
Alright. I can do that.
Please tell me you've had some luck. Well, it's not much, but...
Yeah, what do you got for sale first before I go off and risk my life for you? Anything worth buying? Chem suits? Nah, I don't really want any of that. You guys doing alright? Probably not. Okay. So, I think that's everything for that. She didn't mark anything on my map, did she? I don't see anything anyway. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode though. In our next episode, we're going to head over to Pinching the Pupa and do that quest. Until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.